Associations of persons with disabilities aim at empowering persons with disabilities with activities such as information sharing, work and money management skills. Empowerment also means finding ways of including people with disabilities in community activities such as the development of new knowledge. The roles that associations of persons with disabilities have in research are important to consider. However, such associations are not without their downsides, and sometimes I have experienced problems. I become very disturbed when I hear about corruption or problems in our associations. I want to say that good leadership is so important and impacts what happens in the groups. I really admire those who do a good job of leading our associations. I love being part of one of these associations, the joyous and ecstatic environment that we share on our meeting days. We exchange pleasantries at the courtyard of the meeting house with smiles on our faces as though we have never had any problems in our lives. It is at these executive meetings of the association that some affairs concerning the association take place. The executive group often decides on activities the association will take on, such as how people will become members, what events to hold, and what programs to develop. Problems such as embezzlement and lack of accountability are also handled at the executive level. Sometimes I am so amazed at the level of wisdom demonstrated in handling the cases that I tend to really believe that actually persons with disabilities have been compensated for the lack of other abilities with great wisdom and talent. Integrity in our association leads to integrity in our research. It is always good to appoint members who are shrewd, scrupulous, and conscientious from associations or organizations of persons with disabilities to take part in development projects and research. This is because, like any other human, if a person with disability is hardworking but is untrustworthy, then it will be problematic to the entire research team. Representatives should be willing to learn and follow the constitution and guidelines of the organization. Be obedient. Persons with disabilities who are qualified or who want to learn to be involved in research and other development projects should be provided with assistive devices and technology and the training to use them to be able to execute their responsibilities without extra difficulties. In a nutshell, the team should put in place the relevant support to enable us to work at the same pace as persons without disabilities. Seeing several people are gradually embracing inclusion, their perspective about persons with disabilities has changed tremendously. Many people have now come to realize that we are endowed with ordinary and extraordinary talents.